Kenny, what did you say pregame? Something like sometimes we don't go into a game with force, right?
Yeah.
What did you make of not just the start, but then again, once again, just being able to battle back?
We have to be careful, right? I mean, this league's too hard, and you know, we obviously had a great fourth quarter, but we for 3 quarters we were sleepwalking. Energy wasn't great. Defense wasn't great. Offense, we weren't making shots. And Serena, that's a challenge for us. When we don't make shots, are we going to defend? And I didn't feel like we did that for 3 quarters. I think Jared Allen woke us up. We subbed him in with 7 minutes, 7:50 or something, and then we went on that run. He protected the rim twice, got a steal, and then DG started and Don started hitting him in the pocket. So he was really the key. And then Javante obviously great contribution off the bench.
Yeah, both those guys. So Jared first, you mentioned something post game about just Donovan kind of challenging him.
Yeah.
Throughout this game, were you aware of that at all? And no.
Wasn't aware.
Yeah. How do you see him? I think you've talked about it before with you when you challenge him, just kind of respond to those types of scenarios.
And Don does a better job than I do. He just he has such a great relationship with all these guys, especially J.A. Like him and J.A. are very close, and Don can kind of get him going. I can sometimes. Don does it all the time, and that's part of the great chemistry we have.
With Javante, I mean, really his first meaningful minutes as a Cav.
Yeah.
What impressed you most with how he just came in there, gave you guys such a spark?
That's an athletic team. Down, they gave us some problems with their athleticism. So putting him in there, I think he could hang athletically with them. Him and Ice, I'll give them both. I felt like, man, we need those two on the court. Just that they're so downhill. They're so fast. So their athleticism, and then Javante's a smart player. I mean, you saw a couple passes he made tonight. I mean, he feels the game. He smells the game. Knows when to cut. Hit that big 3. Listen, great pickup by us.
Kenny, with Javante, did you have a plan to play him coming out of the game?
Yeah, it was in the plan. Yep.
And then going back to the slow starts, is it too early to classify that as like a bad habit that you guys are building?
Yeah. Well, listen, now we're three games in a row, is it? So, what do they say? If you play with your food too much, right? It's for a team with the best record in the league, that's kind of not that's not our identity. And we talked about it before the game, but we didn't come out. And it lasted 3 quarters, right? It just wasn't the first quarter. So I felt like we were not on point. But give them credit. I thought they, Tucker, played great, and Kobe obviously is a hell of a player, and they could, I thought they played great for 3 quarters, and then we kind of flipped it in the fourth. You good? All right, Jamal. All right. Get out of here. Safe travels, everybody. Yep.